Hello, friends. How are we? Happy Thursday. Totally didn't realize I was muted at first. And I was like, why can't I hear myself? Here we are. Happy Thursday. Happy 2 freaking weeks until Veilguard. I'm so excited. So excited. I also couldn't help but put on the Trespasser music for the start of stream. So, did I tell you I'm excited? Just a little excited. I'm gonna like do a super quick bit of makeup tonight. I'm like kind of nervous because I feel like I might be on the verge words of a migraine. I can kind of feel it, maybe. Don't know for sure, but hi, Chantel. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Hope you're having a lovely evening. But yeah, so if I am in fact on the verge of a migraine, I'm gonna do minimal makeup so that it's minimal removal. Give me a sec though, because my makeup brush is still covered in green eyeshadow from the other night. So one sec. Okay. And like I didn't even feel the potential of a migraine until like 20 minutes ago. So I'm hoping it's just a headache and not actually gonna turn into a migraine. I don't get them often. But when I do, I usually get a fever. And so the fact that I'm not feeling feverish is good. So we're gonna hope that we're fine. Anyways. There we go. There's that Kunari music. Okay. Hello, Zlo. How are you? Congrats on first. Oh, that was brighter blush than I planned. Okay, that's better. Just kind of had to wipe some of it away. Definitely here first. Ignore what chat says. Look, you redeemed it first. Therefore, you were here first. That I don't make the rules. Actually, I do. But, you know. That's how that works. Also, I can't wait. So, yesterday, after work, I was just playing around with some makeup, and I've got a little. I'm planning on dressing up for Veilguard. Hi, Gilded Mongoose. How are you? Planning on dressing up for Veilguard because it's Halloween, so of course I gotta dress up. But I'm gonna dress up as a Dalish elf. I've got like a bunch of Ren Fair clothing I can put on. But then I have elf ears. I also figured out how to do Vaseline. So I printed out the Mythol Vaseline and like held it up to my face to make sure it was like size accurate. Originally I wanted to cut it out and make it a stencil, but that would be too difficult to cut out all those little lines. So instead I freehanded it as like a practice round yesterday, and it turned out pretty decent. I'm like, I can definitely do better. But I'm pretty excited about it. So, okay, how are you? I'm doing good. Work's been kind of crazy, and I'm fighting off some sort of headache, but doing good. Okay, that looks good for liner. Did nothing at work today? Oh, I'm jealous. Eventually that's gonna bite me in the ass, but it's a future me problem. I feel that. I wish I had even the tiniest bit of luxury to like not do anything and then make it a future problem. But unfortunately, our production gets tracked. So, yay. Okay. That's done. Let me find lash glue and my nice simple lashes, not my big ones. Bow, bow, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bow, bow, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bow, bow, ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-dum. I don't know if the last little bit came through the mic or not when I got high up, but oh well. Congrats on the 10 stream streak. Zlo, you rock. Thank you for that streak. Okay, lash number 1 is done. Actually, if y'all can't hear me through the mic when I'm singing along with music, oh, I need to switch it. I need to not let the tavern songs play because those get DMCA struck sometimes. I need to make sure I adjust my mic settings for the Bard songs stream that I plan on doing so that y'all can actually hear me and I'm not cutting out while I'm singing. That'll be interesting to troubleshoot and figure out, but that's a problem for a week from now. Actually, when I'm singing low, it seems to pick me up, so that's fine. Pew, 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 pew. Y'all, I've not been like this excited in so long. I'm so excited. I wish there was a way to like truly express how excited I am. I guess me singing along should tell you. Because I feel like I've not been singing along to the soundtrack a ton recently. That's because I listen to it all the time, even while I'm working, so. Okay. Lashes are secured. Bow, 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 bow. Pew, 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 pew. Where is the lipstick I'm looking for? Okay, found it. Pew, 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 pew. feel like I may have gotten a little messy with that. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, y'all. Who's ready for some Trespasser? It may be cold outside, but it's warm in my apartment, so I turned my fan on. All right, y'all. This is it. We're not going to finish Trespasser tonight. I mean, I could if I wanted to speedrun, but we're going to take our sweet time with it because we've got tonight and Saturday night to finish it. So let me just double check one thing in Discord. Okay. All right, y'all, let's go. Let's go. Okay. So I had ended here in the basement of Skyhold because I was trying to find Lord Trifle's minutia for the Quizquisition and I couldn't find him still. So he's stuck down there. I can't get him when he's back there. Hello, Zigga Cat. How are you? So really quick, I don't think we have anything to talk about with any companions, but let's just double check. Oh, we might. Gosh darn it. The outside, like, assets were not loading in. I was really hoping we could glitch into the floor and find the Lord of Pies. But no, alas. Good, currently in Trespasser. Same, about to get in there.
Still here. You need me for something?
Okay, no, nobody wants to talk. Let's go to the war table. Actually, let's check on Morrigan. Morrigan.
My maker know my heart.
Wandering the gardens, I see. I'd like to know more about you.
I don't think I have anything else to ask her. No.
I'll leave you to the garden. Of course.
All right. War table time. I'm so nervous. Because, like, obviously things are different when you're romancing Solas. But I've not been spoiled. Like, I already knew what happened in Crestwood with Solas. I knew about the breakup. I don't know. I've allowed myself to, or I've avoided spoilers of Trespasser with a Solas romance. So we shall see how this goes. I think I might have like a war table thing to collect. Yeah. Someone say Solas. Help. Mongoose. I've been romancing Solas this playthrough. So, because this is what I'm bringing. This is my canon playthrough I'm bringing into Veilguard. Entourage on behalf of Dagna was well received in Orzammar. Yay! Some trade information was discussed, and Dagna's father was apparently recognized for helping make it possible. He responded with a formal letter of gratitude. Very formal. Ooh. I suspect that he did not like that Dagna's success was despite his wishes. My apologies. This may have been a miscalculation. Dagna appreciated the effort, though. Aw. I think Solas was really well done. I agree. A note from Dagna follows. Thank you, Inquisitor. I didn't expect that my father would welcome contact, but I wanted to show him how much I've... The sentence is mostly scratched out and illegible. It doesn't matter. He knows I'm well, and that's enough. Ancestors, right? Arcanist Dagna. I love Dagna. I love her. Inquisitor are people have fleshed out something big and stubborn. You were seeking a mount that spoke to the tenacity of the Inquisition, and this, frankly, I'm not sure what this says. But it is definitely a mount, and it is definitely tenacious. I'm not sure what to say, except that the stables now have a new resident. And to echo the report from our people, that is one big nug. Hold on, before we go to the Winter Palace, we need to check out the big nug. I don't know if I've seen the nug before, to be honest. He's one of the most interesting characters of all 3 games. I agree. Cole is up there though for sure too. Unlocked Horsemaster's notes on mounts. Okay. We're gonna go this way to make this easier. Inquisitor. I'm sorry, I'm in rare form tonight. Whee! All praise the golden nug. Yes. I love the golden nug. Okay, let's check out this new nug mount that we have though. Greater, wait, we have almost all of them. I've not seen these before. Greater Nuggalope. Let's see what the Greater Nuggalope is. Oh my god. The Greater Nuggalope is so cute. The Knuckled Thunderer. Slightly different color, but basically the same thing. Okay. The Guaran Landhammer.
Inquisition?
Cute. Oh, it's like purple and pink almost. Oh, and like zebra stripes. Cute. The Battle Nug. Cute. They're all very similar. Tittles Majoris. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't look at the descriptions. Stubborn and hardy, the Greater Mountain Nuggalope, or Death Nug, makes a statement, and that statement is hands. Oh wait, it has hands. Hold on. They have hands? Do they all have hands? They do. Oh. Oh. They are just palette swaps, yeah. Some say thunder is the sound of distant nuggalopes rutting. 6 of 1. Really? Fairly self-explanatory as breeds go. Avar harnessed and trained for war somehow. And then Tittles Majoris, powerful, but forever branded by similar coloration to a storied regent's lapnug.
That'll do fine.
Cute. So what are the other 3 that I don't have? Are they ones that I can buy?
That'll do fine.
I actually don't know. Oh. I'll buy that. What does that fall under? No, it's not one of the exotics. Oh, it's a Dracolisk. Huh. Anyways, let me pick, which nug did I want? I think I wanted the Goran Landhammer. I like the color scheme of it.
Inquisition?
It's cute. Okay. Back to the war table. Hands, shoulders, knees, and toes. The hands are important. Unfortunately, Trifle's freaking minutia is stuck in there, and I don't have access to the vault because I didn't think about that. Ugh. So frustrated by it. Oh, hi, Josephine. Of course I still have Sarah. I always aim for high approval with everyone. Although we were a little salty with Blackwall this time around. Okay. Here we go. Wait, before I do that, I want to save. Just that if I decide to, like, off-stream come back and, like, reload before Trespasser to play stuff. Just gonna do a little savey save. Okay. Never mind who is locked in the vaults. That is Lord Trifle's Minutia. Did you see if he's in the tavern? I've found him in the tavern once, and it was glitched, and I couldn't click on him and interact with him. I was so mad. The only time I successfully interact with him so far was up on the up above the mage tower. All right, y'all. Yeah, the trivia man. Let's freaking go. With Corypheus dead and the threat of fade rifts and demons waning, both Orlais and Ferelden have begun to raise questions about the future of the Inquisition. Divine Victoria has promised to shield the Inquisition from political matters for as long as possible. Eventually, she plans to call the Exalted Council, a chance to determine the role and possibly the fate of the Inquisition. Is it gonna scroll? Oh, okay. Found him twice in the tavern and once in the vault. Yeah. The Exalted Council will be held at the Winter Palace outside Halam Sharal, thanks to Divine Victoria's negotiation with the ambassadors. We are ready to depart at your convenience. Thank you, Josephine. Let's go! Now, I know sometimes I learned this today. I've never noticed it before, but the Orlais theme sometimes glitches and doesn't play. So I have it ready and queued up if we need it. Leliana is my divine. She's my preferred divine. I kind of wanted to go for like all of the things that I consider canon for myself. Even though most of our choices won't matter going into Veilguard. All right, hurry it up, load screen. Hurry it up, please. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. We got music too. We're good. Aw, why am I not riding in on a nug? That's a crime.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you.
Oh, Colin.
Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Tegan looks so gross. He looks nothing like Origins Tegan. Honestly, even Tegan shows up in Dragon Age 2, and he looks nothing like that. Right? Tegan shows up in 2. Pretty sure. I could be wrong about that now. Oh well. Carl Tegan's in 2. Who's mentioned by Alistair.
It has
Yeah.
been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise du Lion, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
You stay busy.
Since Corypheus fell, I think you may have spent more time traveling than I have.
It keeps me out of trouble.
Who is this woman,
I should
Tegan?
mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were
Oh,
of
it's
great
old.
help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
You mean Liliana?
You can probably just call her Leliana in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use her divine name. Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
So how's Leliana doing?
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
Victoria has proven adept at winning allies with both her intelligence and her faith. It is a blessing in these trying times. We are lucky to have her.
Alright, well, we'll find her.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, Your Worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Olay. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well.
There's a woman
I
just
hope you
standing
have a
back
chance
here.
to speak with them
And I
before the
didn't remember,
Exalted
or is that a
Council
bust?
begins.
That might be a bust sitting on the table. Never mind. It looks like a person, but I think it's just because it's out of focus, and it's actually a bust that sits on the table. The Tevinter ambassador?
The Imperium sent an ambassador.
Yes, Your Worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter. It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology. I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us and deserved better treatment.
You're going
You're
to
darn right.
apologize to Dorian.
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, Your Worship, myself included. I will have to make my apologies somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
Yeah, he will. And which old friends?
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras. For one, I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well, although he now uses the name Tom Ranier. Enjoy time with them while you can, Your Worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
Alright, well, thanks.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your Worship, a final question, if I may. This
Here
Exalted
it is.
Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Olay sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
This is where I'm not sure, to be completely honest. I don't know what I'm going to do yet going into Veilguard, so we're going to go with this for now.
You once told me about the first Inquisition that took
We're going to make
place 800
Giselle
years
happy
ago.
for now.
You said that when their battle was over,
I have no
that
idea what I'm going to
Inquisition
pick, though.
soldiers sheathed their swords and went home. If our battle is truly over, perhaps it's time for us to do the same.
Thank you. Maker watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
Alright. We got free reign of the Winter Palace. I'm disbanding mine. Yeah. I've done both. And disbanding kind of feels like just giving in. But I think that's probably because I prefer keeping the Inquisition. So I don't know what I'll do with this playthrough. What I am gonna try to do is all of the little mini games that happen here. For those of you who don't know, there are a few Easter eggs in Trespasser. Specifically one that goes back to the last time we were here at the Winter Palace. There is a Harlequin hunt where there are, I think, 5 Harlequins you can capture. But you have to sneak up on them, and you don't know where they're going to be. They look a lot like the Florian
Something here.
in her outfit.
Better take a closer look.
Also there are Harlequins like that in Dragon Age 2. So The Harlequin cat hunt is very difficult. But I'm gonna try to do it. Chapter 10. Ooh, level 26. Did we just get a level up? Or was that... Or were we already leveled up? I actually don't know. No, we were already leveled up. Yeah. Thank you. So we're gonna do a lot of like running around and chatting with our friends, because why not? Is there anything? Yeah, there is. First Grand Enchanter. I don't care about the first Grand Enchanter, to be honest. But hey, dog treats. Okay, let's go up here and then we'll go chat with everyone.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable.
That's fair.
The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence. But the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
You're still planning.
Then why can I still see those wheels turning in your head?
Work carries a certain momentum. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
Orlais hasn't let me.
I do wish you'd warned me the game would take more work after Halam Shiral.
It's strange. Those were somehow simpler times.
What a wild thing to say.
With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
Doing what exactly?
And what is this small entertainment?
Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
Mystery evening sounds fun.
Why not? Josephine, I put myself in your capable hands.
Splendid. I will arrange things at once. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
I love the Inquisitor's face after that. Just a heads up, y'all, an ad is starting in a little over 30 seconds. If you are not subscribed, please stick around through the ads. I appreciate it a lot. If you are subscribed, you won't see those ads. Also, you're welcome to subscribe or get Twitch Turbo if you don't want ads. What just happened?
Was the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Oh, it's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
It means more that you enjoyed it.
What I really enjoyed was seeing you put your duties aside for a change.
I truly did. Thank you for coming. It's been too long since I just spent an evening doing... nothing.
Here's to nothing. May it happen to us more often in the future.
You're here.
Oh, look! The encore signal!
Oh, Josephine, anything else?
I do hope you recovered from your night at the opera. Any ear-ringing should go away in a day or two.
I love the idea that we're here the next day to talk with her again.
It is good to see you.
Okay. Cole in the last few years. All right, lore drops. Let's go. Inquisitor, I send this to you uncertain whether this comprises a joke, a test, or some form of magic. If it is the latter, I wish to state that I am deeply uncomfortable, but based on the results, I can hardly complain. Our work has never been more successful. I have no recollection of having written the following, but it is clearly my hand, with signifiers in the language that make it clear I acted of my own volition when writing it. I assume that you will make more of it than I can. Yours, Charter. Oh, poor Charter. Send to Inquisitor in regards to Cole. Quarterly progress. Rescues 6, higher than expected. Targets hit 4. 1 dead when wanted for interrogation. No prisons? Question mark. Agent morale strong. Some crying. All insisted they were good tears, strong emotions, but unrelated to mission at hand, usually tied to some past trauma. Oddities. Misplaced items, unexpected. Often tied to emotional revelation among group. Concern with hostile blood mage binding demons. Very angry. Wax on my fingers, bees drone behind me as the honeycomb crunches between my teeth. She was always proud of me. Why did I write this? Oh, I love Cole. Josephine the last few years. Dear Inquisitor Llewellyn, Commander Cullen has reviewed the soldiers. I have written and received so many letters from the Orlesian court. Our birds practically blot out the sun. We are as prepared for this exalted council as we will ever be. I know this past year has been full of formal meetings. Goodness knows I have attended many myself. But this one will truly test the alliances and friendships we have worked so hard to build. If I may offer you any advice, Inquisitor, it is this. Keep a ready smile, and remember we have their attention because we are to be reckoned with. Respectfully yours, Ambassador Montillier. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. We're just reading some recaps of the past 2 years for different companions. Leliana and the last few years. Inquisitor, thank you so much for your kind inquiries. I'm doing very well, although I have been quite busy. Selecting new staff for my apartments at the Grand Cathedral has taken me so much longer than expected, and if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to borrow Scout Harding for a few weeks to help me find more nugs. I cannot possibly hire anyone to a permanent position without first observing them in a room full of baby nugs. And all the litters I have on hand are nearly full grown. In any case, I will see you soon at Halam Sharal. Until then, Leliana. I love that. She's picking her staff based on whether they're good with animals or not. That's really cute. I also should say I've typically don't read codex entries, so I'm really like a lot of this is new to me. And it makes me very happy. Okay. We're off to go see about some companions. Hi, Varric. Is there any ambient dialogue that's going to happen between them? No. Okay.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you?
That's what I'm here for.
And the Inquisitor comes to the rescue once again.
Is that what you call it?
This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount
Provisional Viscount.
of Kirkwall.
Until recently?
And what are you doing now?
I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now.
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss.
Oh, Varric.
Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, It turns out, you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
So you're not coming back.
Does this mean I can't tempt you into coming back to Skyhold? Wicked Grace hasn't been the same since you
Oh,
I'm probably
That's
going to be
sad.
stuck in
That's
Kirkwall for
sad.
the foreseeable future. There's a lot to do back home. They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit.
Varric
got
is too
underway.
good for this world.
Got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a Comtesse now.
Look at
You can't
us.
actually do that without...
Too late.
Probably the
Already
first
did.
elven contest.
You should stop by Hightown sometime to see your estate. It's pretty nice. For Kirkwall, anyway.
Proper disposition of empty estates is supposed to...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
Oh, what's all this for?
What brought all this on? I'm pretty sure it's not Give Your Friends Lavish Titles Day.
Oh, what kind of Viscount would I be if I didn't abuse my position to give shit to my friends? I've got traditions to
I love
uphold.
that Bran is just
that reminds
pacing
me.
in the background.
It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic, anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
Also a little bit irresponsible, Bran. Okay, yeah. Can I try it out?
This operates those giant chains. Can I try it?
No.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end. for
These
the
are dialogue
Inquisition,
options I've never chosen,
but
y'all.
whatever
This is
gets
making me very
decided,
happy.
You've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I
Of
wouldn't miss
course.
it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
All right, anything else, Varric?
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Let's cover this side. Well, let's just walk around the middle here.
Same old.
Okay. One of the locations for one of the Harlequins is over here.
Make a smile upon you.
I think that means we found one. Oh, there's a dog bone. Okay, no Harlequin here. Half-finished poem. Skin like gauze across the sky. I sigh and fall in evening's lakes. The pool of which deep as your eyes, and eyes of which pierce like wakes, drinks, heartaches, cakes. Maker, I hope my lady's patient. Oh. Okay. Hello. What are you? Gold cravat. Cool, 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 cool. All right. So I'm gonna try to walk slow for a lot of this, just to make sure I don't disturb the Harlequin when I find it. Because I don't remember. I remember most of the locations when I looked it up. Like there's probably one way down there. But not a guarantee. Hey, Blackwall.
Fashionably late. I thought you weren't gonna show.
So you chose to break things?
I'm late, and you decide to make the Winter Palace rubble.
Eh? Never liked it anyway. Too fancy.
I mean, fair.
So tell me everything that happened while I was away.
And after the betrayal and what I put those men through, my sorries were worth about as much as shit.
Yeah. I warned... Okay, we're gonna go a little harsher because we've been harsh on Blackwall.
I told you it was going to be a waste of time.
I still think it had to be done.
I mean,
They
yeah.
needed to know that there's a way to come back from anything. And I wanted to help them if I could. I thought going up there on the gallows was difficult. This was worse. 100 times worse. Anyway, it's nice to be back, though I'm not sure what to think of this council. No matter what,
Yeah.
you know you can always count on my sword arm and my friendship.
Let me try.
Your aim is atrocious. I'm embarrassed for you.
Think you can do better?
Of course I can. I'm a rogue, for crying out loud. Okay. We're gonna toggle off the slow walk for the moment. Oh. Hello. They're getting real handsy. Oh, can I not talk to you? Okay. What do you have for sale? Quite a bit, actually. I'm not gonna bother with most of this, I don't think. The Clasping Maw. 166,000 gold. Jeez. Holy cow. Some herbs. A lot of herbs. No, I wanted to loot. There we go. Other crafting materials. Crafting materials. Crafting materials. Okay. Alright, we're gonna walk slow. Sing it, Meriden. It's no more. Once and for all. Blah, 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 words. Okay. Golden Nug. Let's go. I don't think we'll get anything, but no. We're gonna go back to a walk. Because if there's one over here... No. Nobody here. Okay. Hello. Little dog treat. And a book. Oh, I didn't... There was a book next to Blackwall. I need to go back and read that. Arden Hightown. I need to read all of the chapters at some point. Wait a second. What's... Oh, there's a book here. We'll read this too. Storms of Temptation. What is this? If found, please return to Lady Yvette Montelier. Tattered novel bills itself as a sweeping romance on the eighth seas by Daniel Mithril. The cover shows a dark-skinned elf with long platinum hair hanging by one hand from the mast of his ship, a dagger in his teeth, a woman in an elaborate mask, low-cut dress, and almost as much hair as the elf, gasps up from the base of the mast. The elf is glaring at a tanned and chiseled human pirate, grinning as his vessel pulls alongside the elf ship. That's funny. So, Yvette likes trashy novels. Good to know. Loot? What are you? Pair of paddles. A small... a pair of small wooden paddles with leather grips. Used for some manner of leisure sport, presumably. Who's to say, really? Absolutely taking those. Hey, Blackwall. I believe you have a book. Oh, and there's that to read too. Blackwall in the last few years. Blackwall. I hope this letter finds you well. I apologize for my prolonged absence. I have traced the whereabouts of one more of my former company, and I'm writing to you from Kirkwall, where he now resides. I knew him as Private Nicholas Lorry. He goes by Klaus now. Unlike so many of the men I betrayed, Klaus found a way to put his life together without turning to crime. It doesn't in any way lessen the horror of what I did, but it was comforting to see at least one life not completely ruined by my actions. Klaus is married to a lovely lady. They run a small bakery. It didn't take him long for recognition to dawn, and then I had 2 mince pies lobbed at my head. Pies that were fresh from the oven, mind you. It was a good thing I ducked. I made my apologies. Even after months of searching and making reparations, it was still hard. To his credit, Klaus allowed me to talk, and we ended the visit with ales at the Hanged Man. Oh, I should return within the month. Thank you for allowing me this time, Inquisitor. Yours, Tom Rainier. Yeah, so he's fully going by Tom Rainier now. Wager notes. Notes carried back and forth by runners, covered in different handwriting. What do you say, gentlemen? 3 days before the Inquisition sees sense and aligns itself with Orlais? Properly this time? M. So that's Marcel. Nonsense, Marcel. Ferelden is here for blood. A day before they either demand it outright or threaten war on us if they don't get it. L. Who's L? The Divine will intercede. She must. Victoria and the Inquisition are too closely connected in everyone's eyes for her not to interfere. A. That's Elaine. You have great confidence in the Chantry, Elaine. Marcel. 1,000 royals worth of confidence from each of you if the Divine settles the fate of the Inquisition. Elaine. Done. 1,000 from each of you once the Inquisition accedes sovereignty to Orlais and the Council of Heralds. Marcel. You two will beggar me. Leonard. Leonard, are you out? Marcel. Don't be ridiculous. 1,000 royals on the Fereldans getting their way after all. Leonard. I love that they're taking bets. I think it's very cute. Very cute indeed. All right, Cassandra. Oh, wait, let's take a look. Cute little village over there. Aren't we able to see the... Oh, there it is. What used to be the breach. Up there. Hi, Cassandra.
Oh. Is everything all right?
Oh, I'm wondering how this is gonna go,
Yes.
because...
Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
Normally, she'll ask if you're proposing to your love interest, because Varric starts a rumor. But I wonder if it's going to be different because we romance Solas and Solas isn't here. Should I not be here?
Should I leave and come back later so you can try again?
Always with clever suggestions. Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit.
This is still going the same way, so who should think we're going to ask to marry?
Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend. I will always be your friend.
Oh, well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day.
She still thinks we're
Do what
proposing to
is in your
somebody.
heart, my friend. No matter what anyone might tell you.
We should start over.
maybe I should leave and come back. I think I missed the beginning.
I'm talking about marriage.
Marriage?
I can't imagine who it is. Megan knows you've kept it secret, but if marriage is...
So it's just someone unknown.
You're not proposing to anyone. I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says?
I just
Why?
noticed. Varric told you that? Why?
He said I was going to propose.
He mentioned a proposal. I suppose I filled in the blanks.
My character has
Or
the
he did
same
this on
scar, like
purpose.
nearly exact.
That dwarf gets
That
entirely
scar
too much joy
is
from
so
my
good
discomfort.
because it fits with the eyebrow too. It's so good. Maybe I will get married. Not.
I might get married. I've thought about it.
I suspected as much. Being Inquisitor has brought you good things. Many good things. But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go. That is all I meant to say. Advice from a friend for the days to come.
Thanks. Great advice to a woman who's still not over the breakup from 2 years ago. Can we talk more?
How did Varric, of all people, become the Viscount of Kirkwood?
Oh,
A
there we go.
mystery for the ages.
The last playthrough, romance casts and helped her become divine. Cassandra's divine is really cool. Hi, Charter.
Well met, your worship.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. We got a lot to read back here. Prepare for lots of talking from me. Dorian, in the last few years. Inquisitor, it was good to hear from you, my friend. For months, I've had only the society of Maevaris' fledgling Lucerni. I can't remember if it's Lucerni or Lucerni. I think it's Lucerni party. Junior members of the Magisterium, so filled with fire and zeal, and so wildly inept at politics. May keeps a bucket of ice water on hand in case one accidentally immolates himself. Lest I give you the wrong impression, we are making progress, but it will take a great deal of skill to keep the Lucerni alive through the usual schedule of Minratha's scheming long enough to become a real political faction. Unfortunately, they do have me. Oh, I read unfortunately. That's supposed to be fortunately. Fortunately, they do have me. I'm so sorry, Dorian. I'm sorry to hear that politics are plaguing you as well. Must be something going around, like a pestilence or an Arlesian fashion trend. Hopefully, Josephine can diffuse the Ferelden outcry and persuade the Arlesians to stop circling you with a collar and leash. You know she did always love a challenge. I'll find an excuse to make a trip south soon. We should really catch up in person, don't you agree? Dorian. Okay, what else we got? Activity in the Winter Palace. These are Charter's notes. Charter's notes are in an encryption she developed with Liliana over the last couple of years. CM. Who is CM? CM's intentions seem sincere. Agent in place at party tonight where CM is attending. VP left notes at drop as promised. Servant in green livery seen leaving guest wing of palace at odd hours. Possible tryst. Madame LV's second cousin is a bard in the employ of Duke WM. Lord WG plans to meet Lady GD tonight. Neither of their spouses know. Scandalous. Lord RW plans to meet Lady SR tonight. Their spouses do know. Lord RW's wife encouraged RW to step out with SR so she can have some peace and quiet to herself. Love a love triangle. Conduct becoming of the Inquisition. To all members of the Inquisition, it has come to my attention that I must remind everyone of the type of behavior expected from us during the Exalted Council. It is natural to wish to hold our heads high, but remember that we are guests of the Imperial Court. It is upon us to behave with good grace, propriety, and restraint. If you are unsure of how to address someone of gentle birth, my lord or my lady will suffice. If you are fearful that you have overstepped an unknown protocol, speak with your commanders. If they're not available, seek me out. Over-imbibing is strongly discouraged at all times. If you are steered into argument about the Inquisition's politics, politely excuse yourself as quickly as possible. Please do not engage in these debates. If all else fails, trust sense and common courtesy to guide your actions. Sincerely, Lady Montelier. Oh, Josephine. All right, Iron Bull. And the last few years. Thank you for sending the Chargers to assist in dealing with the demons attacking Montfort. Their assistance was most appreciated and many lives were saved. The Iron Bull and his Chargers have prevented another civil war from sweeping across Orlais with their efforts in Perindale. The Iron Bull in particular defeated the would-be usurper in combat. We must protest the actions of the Bull's Chargers in South Reach. While the presence of demons and Templars corrupted by red lyrium is undisputed, the necessity of your dwarven miner collapsing the better part of a mountain on the enemy forces was hardly necessary. The Bull's Chargers were of great assistance in driving back the demons that attacked the shores of Lake Calenhad. The elf who calls herself Dalish was particularly helpful, and I look forward to her promised explanation of how Dalish archery techniques can create walls of ice or dispel magical barriers. Excerpts from letters of thanks relating to the activities undertaken by Bull's Chargers over the past 2 years. Oh, I love them. Okay, we're switching. I think it was Outerer that I had on before. Yeah, this is what I had on before. Don't want to be in the stuffy red uniform. Hello, Wizard Oak. How are you? Dalish archery is too OP. It really is. Hi, Kai. How are you? Okay, let's check our storage. I've got nothing, I figured, because we've been good about keeping it empty. All right, thanks, Charter. See you later. Ooh, I've not been paying attention to paintings that I have to adjust on the wall. Well, food run. Ooh, what you getting? All right, Varric in the last few years. Inquisitor. Greetings and salutations from beautiful Kirkwall. What a postcard line. The sun is shining, the seabirds are screeching, and almost nothing in Hightown has fallen into a sinkhole and ended up in the sewers in over a month. The red lyrium cleanup in the gallows is going better than expected. Nobody misses having Meredith fused to the flagstones, eerily glaring at everyone. The city guard celebrated finally getting her out of there by holding a completely impromptu parade. Several Lowtown residents composed a song on the spot with lyrics to the effect of "Thank the Maker, the crazy cursed Templar is gone," which was remarkably catchy, despite, or maybe because of, the fact that it was mostly just swearing in tune. Even with all this stellar progress, it looks like I'm stuck here. Channels in the harbor were completely changed by falling debris a few years back, which led to a lot of ships getting wrecked coming and going, which only made things worse. And then we had rifts open, and weird glowing fade rocks appeared out of there. Incidentally, thanks for closing the rifts. Now the only hope for repairing the harbor is to send guys with pickaxes to clear the rocks. Ever try to hire miners who are also divers, Inquisitor? There aren't many, and even fewer are happy mining glowing shit from the fade. This is gonna take a lot of my coin to fix. Stop by the city sometime. We'll get in a game of Wicked Grace. Please. This Viscount shit is boring me to death. Varric. I love Varric so much. If only I knew what food I wanted. Zlo, give us some options. We'll help you decide. So tired, but I wanted to read my book. You got this, Kai. What book are you reading? Just middle of self-discovery. I'm questioning my sexuality. Don't want to go too deep. Hey, Wizard Oak, this is a safe space. I am a-okay with you expressing some of your thoughts about this. This is fairly recent for me too. I only came out as lesbian not even 2 years ago yet. So, and before that I thought I was bi for like 3 or 4 years. So, and before that, I was a conservative Christian who thought being gay was a sin. I've changed my ways, obviously. So, this is a safe space. Please feel free to share if you'd like. If you'd rather not, though, that's okay. If you'd rather DM in Discord or here on Twitch, totally fine too. White Rose, Black Forest. I've never heard of that. What is that book about? Vivian and the Last Few Years. I fear I shall have no opportunity to meet with you prior to the Exalted Council at Halamsharal. The colleges and fraternities of enchanters are holding yet another round of elections in a few months, and I must be present to organize everything. Or the Equitarians and the Lucretians will inevitably get drawn into the most passive-aggressive arguments over the number of ballot boxes and the arrangements of voting cards you can possibly imagine. On the last 2 occasions when I could not be spared from my duties at the Imperial Court, the isolationists sealed themselves inside the debating area with ice walls. I wonder why they're isolationists. In protest over some insult from a libertarian senior enchanter from Cumberland. I must, of course, convey the continuing approbation of the Orlesian Court, though I have no doubt dear Duke Cyril has already bored you to death with the Council of Heralds' complaints by now. Cordially, Vivienne. Okay. Oh, more over here. Hold on. Let's fix this painting. Hey, +2 strength. It's the story of 2 people together in Germany during World War II. Interesting. Is it historical fiction? Is it nonfiction? I have so many books I still have to read, but like I am also looking for other books to read in the future. So, Cassandra in the Last Few Years. Inquisitor, I'm writing to you from the Hunterhorn Mountains. Hold on, I have a map of Thedas on my wall up here. Where are the Hunterhorn Mountains? Hold on, I'm gonna look. Okay, the Hunterhorn Mountains are southwest of Weishaupt. So they are like super far west from Tevinter, northwest from Orlais. That's crazy. Cassandra, why were you all the way out there? It's apparently based on a true story, but the author is never clear on what is and is not true. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Oh, my camera's out of focus because I stood up. Hold on. I think it's better now. All right. So Cassandra was in the Hunterhorn Mountains successfully tracking down Seeker Emery. She was more shocked than most to hear of Lord Seeker Lucius' betrayal, as he was her mentor when she was just an initiate. But she's eager to help rebuild, and she's heard of a few other Seekers who might have been sent to Ravane. I still do not know how many of us yet remain, how many Lucius killed, but I know that we are recovering, and I know that we will be better this time. I confess, I look forward to returning to Orlais next month. Once I would have thought that impossible. Orlais was little more than the land of frustrating politics, excessive ornamentation, and responsibilities I did not want. But now that friends wait for me there, it's almost a home. Oh, Cassandra. She's so sweet. Cullen in the Last Few Years. Cullen, word has spread from Denerim about the summit the Inquisition will attend. The news is half rumors, but with the representatives they say are going, it's clearly serious, and the details are probably not something you can put down in a letter. I will, however, look forward to more glowing descriptions about how much you love Orlesian parties. Branson's here. His son insists I add "hello" call to this letter. He also insists that it be "hello" and not "hello." Your nephew is stubborn. How very familiar. Love, Mia. Aw. Hi, Jason. I hope you're doing well. All right, we got everything in here. I don't think we missed a painting. The only place that we might have missed a painting could be... Okay, no painting in here. Is there a painting in this shop? Not a crooked one, at least. Okay. We gotta go in here. Notes on palace guests. Countess Devori, Duke Pierpone, Ban Wharton, Sir Liststone, Lady Galette, Lord Gilderay. These are people that were in Charter's coded note, which is interesting. They're all swingers. More hard in Hightown. Potion upgrades. No crooked paintings in here. Okay. Right before we go into the tavern, I want to slid onto a walk because we may have a Harlequin back here. And I'm just going to constantly spam the search button. I really want to find one of the Harlequins. Also, this is so hard to get to. But we're going to try at some point.
Yes, thank you.
Ah, it's a dog bone. Dang it. No Harlequin. More hard in Hightown. All right, tavern time. Hi, Krem.
Your worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
What?
Wait, what?
It's for his birthday.
Do Canary even have birthdays?
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Do Kunari even have birthdays?
boss.
I mean, I guess it's
Good to see
questionable.
you.
The council may affect Lyrium. Actually, no, we'll start with this. Haven't seen a rift in ages.
It's good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade.
What a nerd. Our Inquisitor is such a nerd. The council may affect Lyrium.
Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the Lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
Wait, there's supposed to be other dialogue options. Do I just not have them because I didn't use certain Inquisition perks? Oh my god. That sucks. Well, Bull technically, if you finish this whole thing out, Bull already knows that this was happening. I think I might be asexual or demisexual. I'm straight, but I know I can have queer thoughts due to my love on acting. Prefer emotional bonding. This may relate to my love of ideal women from media. Don't mean by looks, there's personality and struggle. Yeah. Not 100% sure. I wish I'd done this in my teens. I feel that. Problem is, my old school is against it. Yeah, okay. So, Wizard, I totally understand everything you're saying. So, what it sounds to me like is you may be on the ace spectrum, but romantically you might still have feelings that are across the board that may be more than just heterosexual, but that's okay. Or heteroromantic, I should say. Because there's something called the split attraction model, where you can have sexual attraction and you can have remote romantic attraction. For a lot of people, they're the same. So you might have someone who's straight is heterosexual and hetero-romantic, and it aligns, right? Same thing goes for someone who's gay. They could be homosexual and homo-romantic, meaning their sexual attraction and romantic attraction align. But you can also have people who are heterosexual biromantic, or vice versa. Hetero-romantic bisexual. You could have, I mean, there's a wide array. That's just a brief example. So first off, don't be afraid of that. Oh no, we have ads. Okay, we'll continue this when the ads end. But Wizard Oak, I have some, well, I'll say after the ads are done, because I shouldn't keep talking if I'm gonna say all this after the ads anyways. All right, Bull, I give up.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Sure you can. They must have that thing almost across the room by now, right? Ben Hasrat, remember?
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief.
Oh, you guys. You got me.
I love that little detail. It's so sad because if you don't save the chargers, it doesn't happen. All right. Let's read Sarah's note while we wait for the ads to finish. Sarah's past and now things. Lost another book. Stop leaving them places. Below are journal entries by Sarah, also several sketches of Skyhold with impeccable cross-hatching. Moving again. Less stuff, more things, people things. Too many Val somethings. Name less stupid Orlay. Last Jenny checked in, wasn't worried. A drawing of a gloved fist, holding an odd symbol, smashing against the face of a chevalier. The symbol is red and smells of strawberries. Traveling again. And again. Been here before. We're everywhere. Back to the Winter Palace? Never good. Pack bees. Bet Varric we're in trouble. Scratched out. Varric won't take a sucker bet. In for 10 with Cullen. Everyone looks old and tired and fat. Find who shrunk my Skyhold clothes. Scratched out. Piss. Don't say the Inquisitor's hand looks bad. It looks very bad. Is Whittle even here? Why do I go where there's no Whittle? Welcome back from the ads, everybody. So Wizard Oak, yeah, that was really bad timing. Apologies. What I was trying to say with split attraction is that there's no one set way to be. But there's if you look up, I can't remember the exact term, but Google split attraction cake. I think that's, let me look it up because I feel like it was really helpful for me personally. Split attraction cake. Okay, it's called the attraction layer cake. And when you open the website, it'll look like this with some text, but you can't see. Let's see. It'll look like that. And it's a really helpful tool for understanding your romantic versus sexual attraction, first off. But also, I think you mentioned love of an ideal woman from media, and I think that's totally fair. I think, like, not that it's the same thing at all, but I know for me and for a lot of people who identify as lesbians, or just queer women in general, there's this idea of, like, compulsory heterosexuality. Compulsory heterosexuality. That's the full term. Comphet is the abbreviation, where society kind of presses it on you to be attracted to a certain thing. So for women, it's being attracted to men. And so a lot of women find out later in life, like me, that you are more attracted to the idea of attention from men, or like you liked the idea of being attractive to men, when in reality that's not what you wanted at all. But then also hand in hand with that is fictional characters. You might find that you're attracted to fictional characters of the opposite gender. Even if you're not really attracted to the opposite gender in real life. And I think there's a lot that, I mean, here's the thing. A lot of it boils down to societal pressure. So, like you mentioned, your school was against it. I feel that. I went to a Christian college. I grew up in a very Christian family. It still holds some of those beliefs, just not the homophobic ones. So I would say take time to explore, but also make sure you have a therapist. A therapist will do wonders. Make sure it's a therapist who is very comfortable and used to working with queer clients. Even if you don't identify as queer, they're going to help you, or they're going to be more open to helping you kind of explore your identity and figure out what your sexuality is if you're not sure what it is. And I would also say you don't have to know what it is either. There's nothing wrong with sitting with an umbrella term or just no label at all. I hope all of that made sense. Because again, I only finally figured out that I was lesbian not even 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years in February. So, yeah. If you have other questions though, please feel free to throw them in chat, or if you'd rather DM them to me, that's fine too. You can whisper them on Twitch or DM on Discord. Either is fine. But just know you're not alone. A lot of people in my community especially are probably in similar boats to you. So you are in good company here. Okay, so who is Whittle? Is Whittle even here? Why do I go where there's no Whittle? A drawing of Sarah and Dagna. I've never noticed this before. Do Sarah and Dagna get together? Drawing of Sarah and Dagna silhouetted by an explosion, bees, and exploding bees. Charges in the palace. No one will be sleeping. Rainier hugs harder than Blackwall. Still beardy. Josie is best here. Cassandra needs to punch something or she'll explode. Everyone? They never call in everyone. Laliana knows something. Knew it. Inquisition's in trouble. Alright, Sarah. Let's chat.
Inquisitor Herald. Glad to be back for whatever it is this lot have shoved up their sleeves. Just right up in there.
That's it? It's been some time.
Well, we don't know what's what, so what's there to go on about? It's Inquisition business, innit? That's all we are. Maybe sort out how they want to mess with us. Then there'll be something to talk about.
Oh, Sarah,
Maybe
I only
sort out
half
how
paid
they want
attention
to
to what
mess
you
with
said.
us. Then there'll be something to talk about.
Okay. Well, Sarah doesn't want to talk more. That's fine. Is there anything new on this? No. There will be more new added later, but what is this note? Oh, the menu. Okay, wait. I actually would love to try making some of these in real life. The Golden Nug, an effervescent white Seleni wine, or Seleni wine, Seleni? I don't know. With a dash of West Hill brandy and a splash of pomegranate juice, muddled with raspberries and a sprig of royal elf fruit. So what would the equivalent of elf fruit be? Because all of that I could recreate. The Hissing Drake, a bold mix of cinnamon-infused whiskey, yum, dark Lamarin rum, yum, and Harold's Lava Burst. What? What is Lava Burst? Not for the faint of stomach or heart. Benediction, off its laurel gin. So probably like a botanical gin. Served with a wedge of lime and a thimble of golden scythe. Don't know what golden scythe is either, but that sounds tasty. The Emerald Valley, made with a spirit distilled by Chantry Sisters in Leeds, from over 70 herbs and flowers. Topped by egg white foam dusted with nutmeg. Yum. Gilded Mongoose. Okay. If you don't romance her. Okay. Cool. So like just if you don't romance Bull and Dorian, they'll romance each other, but only if they're both in the party together too. Okay. Good to know. A Night of Shame. Our sweetest Antivan port with a dash of chocolate bitters. Yum. And a twist of orange. Yum. Served in a flute of chilled Syrah glass. The Randy Dowager. Rumored to have been concocted by the editor of Orlay's most scandalous periodical herself. A tall glass of abyssal peach liqueur and fresh cream, garnished with sugared rose petals, and served on a silk handkerchief with a scandalous rhyming couplet inked on it by the bartender. Yum, and that sounds amazing. Okay, I need to make a note of this because I might try to like make these recipes or something. DAI, the Gilded Horns drink menu. Yeah, I'm saving that for later. I want to try making those. Okay, we have a picture to correct. I think, is this one good? Yeah, the rest of them are good in here. I love the werewolf from Dragon Age Origins. Nice little callback. Cole, hi.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Glimmering, glittering, perfect cut, mask a maze of gemstones. She will think it pretty.
Excuse me, I might,
Interesting. Okay, so I made Cole more spirit-like. If you make him more human, Cole will tell him about something that matches the guy's eyes rather than something for someone he cares about. Interesting. Yeah, I have affection for them, but I think affection on their talents. I did meet a plain-looking girl. I somehow drew to her by mental struggle and open about it. She's a soccer player. We talk about it. I think she has affection for me. I don't notice her behavior toward me. Okay. Do you feel like that affection is more than platonic? Because that's where things can get tricky. A lot of people, myself included, sometimes struggle with determining a clear line between platonic and romantic attraction and affection and behavior. So I think that's something to think about and definitely talk with a therapist about, because they're going to be able to help you nuance through it a lot more than I can. However, I am absolutely here to talk through it because I've been there. You know, I went through the struggle of being married to a man for 5.5 years before coming out as a lesbian. So there's that.
You're useful to have around, Cole.
He wants stones the color of his eyes. Happy, bright, beaming.
Oh, that is the
being
detail.
seen,
Okay, so it's the
not
same thing
seen.
here. Then it would be.
And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs.
Birds like breadcrumbs.
And there's Meriden. Since Cole's a spirit...
Inquisitor, how good to see you here. I came to sit and pen another song.
Sweet songs, poignant pain plants joy that grows later. She can't see me. I help her help people.
I gathered.
Since Cole's a
You're
spirit,
smart and kind. You're worthy
he
of
doesn't
true
romance
love.
Meriden.
Hello, Halam Sharam! The fire of Zither must be fueled by wine, ideally shared with adoring fans.
But not with him. You need somebody nice. Yes, better. He'll be gentle. So will you.
You're with the Chargers, are you not? I've seen you in the Skyhold Tavern where I sing.
Oh, yes. I love your songs. Sometimes I'd sit up on the chair to take a better look at your songs. The Chargers have their own song, if you'd like
That's a
to hear
lovely callback to the fact that Krem is always standing on his chair in the tavern. To get a therapist today after I went to LGBT support center today. That's awesome. Wizard Oak, that's awesome that you did that. First off, I gotta tell you, and I hope this is helpful to hear. I am proud of you for doing that. I know we don't know each other on a personal level, but I am proud of you for doing that because it takes a lot of mental effort for a lot of people to do that. So that is a very good first step in terms of just figuring out who you are and how you identify. So that's really exciting. And I hope that the therapist that you work with is helpful for you. And if they're not, that's okay. Don't be afraid to try different therapists until you find the right one. The therapists are not going to be offended. And if they are, they're not the right therapist for you. A good therapist will never be offended if you're trying to shop for therapists. I know my own personal rule of thumb is to always have like 2 or 3 different therapists scheduled for consultation, so that I can try a couple before I decide. And then if I find one that fits, I just cancel the other ones. So, very good. Very happy for you. And please let me know if you have other questions or if you want to keep talking about it tonight. I'm cool with it. Just let me know. She'll accept Krem, right? What is that kind of a response?
You sure they'll both be all right when Krem tells her?
Strong arms, a sweet voice. Father wanted me to be happy.
Which one of them is that?
Both.
Oh. I actually do like the detail that the Inquisitor brings up, like, hey, Merryden's gonna be cool with, like, his identity, right? I love that. I recently got more courage from my drama group. That's so good that you have other people to be supportive of you. Having your own support group, support network around you of people that you trust is so incredibly important. Yeah. And the fact that you feel like you can be more open with yourself too is huge. Oh, they're so cute. Let's talk to Cole again real quick. See if he has anything else to say.
Hello.
Oh, okay. That's it. All right. Really quick. We're going to slow down to a walk in case the Harlequin's back here because this is a known Harlequin spot. Okay. No Harlequin back here. Hardin Hightown. What I miss? Not much. I've been running around just chatting it up. Attempting to find the Harlequins too, but so far no dice. Okay, nothing back here. Cullen and the puppy.
You there. You're
I
to
love the
dodge, not
spots on the
catch.
Mabari.
If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
My wine glass is empty. I'm gonna drink some water though before I refill my wine.
You found a dog.
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
But he's such a good dog.
Tired of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
Oh.
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
Never found one of the Harlequins in 11 playthroughs. I have found them as they're poofing into thin air. And then I figured out what the quest itself was. It's not really a quest. It's like a separate thing, Easter egg kind of thing. So I would love to try to catch them. Because I think you'll have to catch 5. So you're actually enjoying this.
I never expected you to make friends at a political council. How times have changed.
So they have. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Whatever happens, our people, you, Liliana, Josephine, will have my support in whatever form you require.
Will it include dog training?
If your support comes with that of your new friend, I'm sold. I know a useful ally when I see one.
You can
Oh, I love the dog already.
I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
Well, we're gonna give him some dog treats. I know we can get more, I think. Reminder, while the gazebo is available for festive occasions, deposits are non-refundable in cases of fire, flood or fire, or imperial whim. Book accordingly. It was a good addition because I'm still sad no dog in this game. I know. I think the devs knew that too. Like, knew that that we were bummed about it. All right. There's a potential Harlequin over here. So we're gonna walk real slow. Like having Scruffy and Deo and Scruffles in day 2. Okay, that's the dog bone. But no Harlequin. If there really is, in fact, no Harlequin back here. Okay. I'll move on. There might be a Harlequin over here, though. Somewhere here. It's just a matter of remembering which direction to come at the Harlequin from. Okay, no Harlequin. There could be one... Oh, bone. Oops, wrong. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. There is one somewhere in the spa. Oh, hello, loot. Broken mask. Wait, what's pinging? Oh, something by the statue. Silver ring. Okay. If there's one here, it's near Vivian, like right here in the middle. No. Okay.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
I love the idea too that Vivian just didn't tell her what time the appointment was, or that there was an appointment.
I wanted to treat you.
Sounds like fun. Thanks. They serve elves here?
I've never heard of a fancy spa serving elves.
You are the Inquisitor, darling. Savior of the Empire. They won't turn you away.
She didn't deny that they turn away elves, though.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pained me that you even have to ask. You've
The
clearly
devs
been
had
living too
so
long
much
in
fun with
barely
this.
civilized conditions.
Did you hear something?
I love Sarah.
Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. I know you were cruelly disappointed when Solus left.
It still hurts.
And still not over what happened.
We shouldn't dwell on terrible mistakes, should we? It's spa day.
Do you... We're not over Solus, but we're gonna flirt anyways. Do you come here often?
Do you come to this spa very often?
As often as I can. Sadly, no more than twice a year at best. Duty first. Don't you
My
feel
goodness,
better, my
the
dear?
hams
This
all
place
over the
really
floor.
does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
There are so many hams all over the floor, and a banana, and a stick. Hardin Hightown. Another portrait. I think we're safe to run and not walk super slow. I don't want to walk super slow again just in case. Because I think there's one somewhere over here. These are, and I should clarify, these are not guaranteed to be Harlequin spots. They're just spawn points for the Harlequin. Okay, no Harlequin here.
I should look around.
Nope, that's a Harlequin.
Wonderful.
The moment the Inquisitor said that, I just don't know if that means upstairs or down here. Oh, shoot. Hold on. DAI, I can't type. Trespasser. Harlequin.
Good day to you.
Locations. Okay, so the one that I might have found is like right here.
What did they need? All's well, it seems.
Of course not.
And you?
Really? Where would it be? No, it saw me. Ah. Okay, well, now it's in our new spot, so we'll just carry on with other things for now. Lacquered box. Probably should have read what it was, but Caprice coins. Ooh. Dedication. This fountain was erected in commemoration of the evil of the Civil War. The end of the Civil War, and the slaying of Corypheus by the blessed Herald of Andraste, Inquisitor Valuin Llewellyn. That's me. In the 42nd year of the Dragon Age, let the song of its water be as laughter, let the cool of its stone be as memory is gone. This fountain is in honor of me. Look at it. Look at me. I'm special. Hi, Zokamin. Thank you for the hydrate. Speaking of, I should go refill my glass of wine too. My freaking camera. There you go. Zokamin, how are you? How you doing? All right, we'll talk to them and then we'll get wine.
Lord Parvis. The Inquisition's support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet.
Wait, was there a Harlequin in the background?
Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good
It was
to
a
see
bad
you, my
rehearsal
friend.
today. Oh no. There's a Harlequin right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. We know where it is. Okay. Y'all, we're gonna get a Harlequin. You're bored, aren't you?
Thrilled to be at the Exalted Council, Lord Parvis.
Oh, riveted.
You know where the next one is.
Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
It's expected. We're powerful.
The Inquisition's grown. It would be shocking if they didn't find us a threat.
Yet you've started no major wars. The Inquisition is a very considerate rival. I've not forgotten.
We don't
Justinier's
want to be
death.
rivals.
I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is the good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
Okay. Scandalous gossip. This unsigned note is creased as if it had been secreted away in someone's pocket. I agree, it is surprising that the Fereldans come as equals. The Exalted Council is in the heart of Southern Orlais. That cannot be lost on our neighbors. Okay. So there's a Harlequin literally standing right there. How do I get there? I don't know if that's gotta be a glitch, right? That's gotta be a glitch.
Always afraid to mingle.
Yeah. Because I found it right below. So it's gotta be a glitch. Interesting. No, it was actually there. Oh, I just couldn't reach it. Gosh darn it. Okay, well. Before we talk to Liliana. Oh. Dispatch from the Crown of Ferelden. To our honored friend, Arl Tegan, thank you for attending this Exalted Council. We trust you implicitly with Ferelden's wishes and to fight for the security of our borders. Messengers will be dispatched daily so that you are not cut off from us as you undertake this duty. What do you get for finding the Harlequins? I think there's a special schematic you get. I could be wrong. I've never gotten it, but once you get it, obviously if you have the golden nug, you're fine. Then you don't have to do it again. So my hope is to get it this time around. Make her be with you, King Alistair and Queen Honora of Ferelden. Postscript has been scribbled faintly at the bottom of the page. Good luck, Uncle. If there's anyone I'd rather have there than me, it's you, or anyone else really. But thanks for braving the lion. I love Alistair. All right. Hey, Arl Tegan.
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Of course not, Inquisitor. I was catching up with Redcliffe's Arl. He's here to represent Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
How's Redcliffe?
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
Blessedly quiet. The mayor conveys his greetings. Redcliffe remembers its savior.
A moment, Your Holiness.
I had hoped to steal a moment of the Divine's time.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Many are frightened of the Inquisition's power, but I will do all I can to allay their fears.
Should I be worried?
When world powers want to discuss plans for the future, I get nervous.
Good. Someone should keep you on your toes. We don't want you to get bored, Inquisitor. I have much to do, but let me say this. I may no longer be your spy master, but I am always here if you require.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
I mean, it's necessary.
The Inquisition must have a military arm, Altegan.
In your position, I would want the same. That does not mean it reassures me. A power without allegiance to either Ferelden or Orlais?
That's no different from the
Neither
Wardens.
of our countries can let it rest. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
It is kind of hypocritical. Although it makes sense, Ferelden did ban the Wardens for a very long time. But we really are no different from the Wardens in the sense that there's no allegiance to a specific nation. Okay, so I like that we were at least able to see the Harlequin this time. Oh, hello, dog treat. Arden Hightown. Let's look at this side first. Oh. That's where the breach was. Oh, are we able to see anything else, like, scandalous happening? That'd be pretty funny if we could. I don't think we can, though.
Such changeable weather this season.
Okay, so nothing up here.
Always afraid to mingle.
And I know that we can, like, go in and start the Exalted Council and then come back here and look for more Harlequins. But we're just, because we're going to walk by a Harlequin spot, we're going to double check. Because there could be one here.
Those Fereldans, always afraid to mingle.
Just a heads up, y'all, an ad starts in about 30 seconds. Okay, nothing here. Hey, Dor. Oh, there was one there. Oh my gosh. Gosh darn it. Bull just flat out on the ground.
Eloquent dwarf you know. Sparkles.
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor.
Also, thank you for the save
Just
game,
in
Zokim. I totally missed that.
Sparkles.
I'll
the
save after this
Imperium
conversation.
doesn't deserve you, or want you. It may even kill you, but we'll miss you, if it counts. And pretend you didn't know. Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
I can be useful sometimes. We're needed.
Tama never wanted any. I swear.
Leave him.
Oh, ball. All right, Dorian, fess up.
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
All right. Before we continue this conversation, I'm going to go get wine because we're on an ad break. So I'll be right back. Enjoy this lovely view of my Inquisitor's face. All right, we're back with more wine. The ads are just about done. My bangs are being annoying because I trimmed them, but apparently not enough. I'll wait till the ads are done. We got like 10 more seconds. So there's this other streamer that I've been watching their first playthrough of Dragon Age. He played a Kunari mage and romance Dorian, very cute, and just started Trespasser today. Like finished the Corypheus battle and jumped right into Trespasser. And oh my gosh, his reactions were iconic. If you want to look him up, his name is Michael Bryan on Twitch and on YouTube. Phenomenal reactions to the game and all the reveals. It was great. Okay, Dorian. Going back to Tevinter.
You know I'll miss you.
Naturally. My father is dead. Assassinated, I believe. I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the Magisterium. I didn't even see him when I was home. I had no idea he would leave me everything. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
What will you do in Tevinter?
So you'll truly be a Magister?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the Magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them. They're most likely the same people, so that should make the job easier.
I can help you.
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend. I won't be entirely without support. Mayveris has gathered other Magisters who feel as we do. We'll be an actual faction in the Magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping. It'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll be cool about it.
I wish you safe travels, and the best of luck.
Oh, I'll need it, thank you. Magisters are tricksy bastards. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are my dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
I love Dorian so much. Okay, so the Harlequin disappeared from over here. Makes me wonder if it's worth going after the Harlequin now. We need to go find Liliana, though. So let's do that.
Will you walk with me? The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
We're gonna stray from our, like, Purple Hawk choices.
And that makes you sad?
It is easier on the heart to just see gilding. Now all I see are hands rubbed raw to make gold gleam, tears shed in the night over silk embroidery. Others overlook them and forget their pain, but I am divine and I cannot be blind. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
Yeah, we know too much.
I'd fear anyone with our vault of secrets, wouldn't you?
It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. The Inquisition's time is coming to an end.
But we're still needed.
The Inquisition still does good work. Thedas will always need us.
We set out to restore peace, and now peace is upon us.
True.
You and I have come so far through the darkness together. It is time for us both to live in the light.
Her chin is like doing some weird stuff here.
I will be honored to stand beside you.
I also forgot to save before, so quick saving right now. Thank you, Zokaman, again for reminding me to save.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Okay. Well, we've talked to everyone. So let's deposit the remaining dog bones.
I'm parched. Where is that servant?
What did your dog do, Colin? The cudgel of the gold and ebon queen. Amazing. Hold on, I want to see. Is that under? It's under one-handed. Oh, it's worse than Cassandra's. Darn.
Be careful, Inquisitor. We have a ways to go yet.
Okay. Well, let's go start the council.
Of course.
There is one potential Harlequin spot here, though. No. Okay. Let's go. Yep, we've spent enough time with the followers.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Now, Artigan, as to your concerns...
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
It was a bandit stronghold.
Yes, from bandits. Would you like us to give it back to them?
Your help was appreciated 2 years ago, Inquisitor. Now order has been restored, yet you remain. Invading under pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them. Now the Inquisition is doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time and again.
Of course Orlais tolerates this interference. The Inquisition is the only reason Selene still has the throne.
Rest assured, Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle if the Inquisition oversteps its bounds. Unlike Ferelden, however, Orlais understands that these were the well-intentioned mistakes of a young organization.
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
Pardon me, Inquisitor. Divine Victoria wishes to speak with you in private.
But she's right there.
The Divine Victoria? Who is sitting just up there? Yes, and who was once your spy master. It's a pressing matter, your worship.
Yeah, we're not gonna put this on Josephine directly. We're gonna excuse ourselves politely.
My apologies. An urgent matter has come to my attention. Ambassador Montillier, can you handle this for a short while?
Of course, Inquisitor.
This is highly irregular.
Perhaps
Sorry,
it would be
dude.
best if we took a short recess.
There we go, Leliana. She is the reason we're doing this after all. Cue the good music. Let's go.
The guard said we should both see this. I believe she was correct. A Canary warrior in full armor. How did he get into the Winter Palace?
What can you tell me?
So, what would the left hand of the Divine see when she looked at this?
This is a warrior, not a spy. Part of the Antam, the Canary military. Most of his wounds come from a fight against someone using magic, but at least a few are from a blade. He was badly hurt, separated from his allies, and made it here before he died. But how?
Would Iron Bull know?
Would the Iron Bull know anything about this?
I asked, and he is as surprised as we are. Since becoming Talvashov, he has had no contact with his people. He seems frustrated at not knowing more.
This brings back memories.
Deadly mysteries at the Winter Palace. Throw in a Hulla statue and some Caprice coins, and it's just like old times. Can
Oh, I
Josephine
love
manage the
that.
diplomats while I look around?
She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway. I will extend the recess as long as possible. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
You think that's likely?
I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
I love that Leliana is clearly enjoying this. Okay, this could also be a Harlequin spot, so we're gonna walk slow.
It looks like he came down over the railing.
Okay. No Harlequin, so I'm just gonna climb. Alright, we're also gonna try to get over there. I've grabbed that before. It's just a matter of timing it well. gosh. This is going to be hard. But I'm going to get up there. I'm going to do it. We're going to try from up here. Ah! I had it. I had it. I just didn't land quite right. Let's try that again. If not, I can probably try again from the lower level. Okay, yeah, I gotta try from the lower level. Yes, I got it. Bottled cologne. A slim bottle of Heartland Lodge cologne smells not unpleasantly of autumn leaves, loamy earth, and wood smoke. Okay. Onward. Let's follow this lovely trail of blood. Alright, before we follow the trail in further. I also don't have a clue. What is my... Okay, my inventory is fine.
An active illuvian. If I'm going through it, I'm not going alone.
Let's go. Shoot, I should have saved before going through because it can glitch sometimes here. Okay, so I had been bringing Solus, and instead we're going to bring Dorian. So we have a mage. Okay, we didn't glitch.
Morrigan brought me here while showing me the illuvians. I'd forgotten all the colors.
It's so cool. The color and like vibrancy difference when you play as an elf versus any other race. I love it. Oh my gosh. I forgot how good we made everyone look. Oh, I don't have armor on. Hold on. There we go. Look at how good we look in the sun. Look at us. We look so freaking good. There's Dorian and his purple and cream. Actually, let's do this. Sandra in really nice red armor. And Cole with a nice little gleam of gold. So good. Okay, before we follow the trail, there is something. Ha ha ha! Hello, Hala statue. Oh, I know where that is. That's over by the tavern. All right, y'all.
Trail leads to this mirror. Let us see where this Kunari came from.
Quick save. And in we go. All right. Now, the one thing I can never remember. There's things in here that require a lot of extra work to get around, and I don't remember how to do them. like the purple fire. I don't remember how to get around that. Oh, this okay, good. The black loading screen is where it sometimes freezes and it gets me nervous. Thank you for the lurks, Lo. I appreciate it. Another one.
Another Kunari, dressed like the one in the Winter Palace.
He's part of their military, dressed for war.
All right, before I go up, let's take out these crates. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. Okay. So we're not gonna go through there yet. We're gonna go through the first one instead. Look at this beautiful view. Although, tell me this doesn't remind you of Oblivion. Have to get Bartrand. Yeah. Does this not remind you of Oblivion? I didn't remember that being a thing. Oh gosh, how do we get through the purple fire? I don't... Actually, can I go this way? No. I'm sorry, Dorian, for freaking you out. Or Cole. Maybe that was Cole that was freaked out. I'm gonna have to look up the purple fire later, I think, but I know there's a way to get rid of it.
Scorch marks everywhere. This is the work of a mage.
A powerful one. I can still feel the heat crackling.
We need to find out why these Kunari were here and who did this to them.
I wonder what mage could be behind this.
Over
Oh,
there.
there's some
Kunari.
fighting.
If we want to know why they're here, we've got to get across to that island.
A broken statue sits atop a pedestal. Okay, this is a broken alluvian. And this is a functional alluvian. Okay, I am curious. Can I see like all of the map at once? No, it's just regions of the map. Hi.
The elves bound a spirit here. It feels old.
They feel really like they're far behind me.
What does it want?
Oh, Dorian's way back there. Alright, speaking Elven, listen, let's... Ooh, let's listen to the Well of Sorrows.
I think I know what to say. Milana de Thabarin, Rivas, Vir Anaris.
Yes. Fighting them is so difficult.
It was part of a ritual. A secret greeting from those Fen'Harel trusted.
There we
If
go.
The Well of Sorrows knew this. Were they close? Friends or... I'm not sure.
Anything down here? Just a broken alluvian. Dorian, can you not be invisible right now? More purple fire. some actual fire. Oh, look, little dreadwolf. Wolf's welcome. A wash of powerful magic carries an impression of welcome. Images flash by. Elven slaves fleeing to this place in ancient times, greeted by others who then tend their wounds. Words are not so much heard as felt. Fenharel bids you welcome. Rest, knowing the Dreadwolf guards you and his people guard this valley. In this place you are free. In trusting us, you will never be bound again. Ta-da!
Like veil fire. It claimed this was a refuge for elven slaves.
Cowering, cringing, blinking in the light, then cool hands, kind voices. Sleep now, you're safe.
This whole
I
valley
love
was a
having Cole
sanctuary
here.
created by the Dreadwolf Fenharel. This doesn't make sense. In Dalish legends, Fenharel is our god of misfortune.
Oh, Inquisitor. All right. Ah, this one. Okay. Do I get like any
That
dialogue
illusion
for
only took
overlooking?
us a short distance. That's the same lake we saw from the other tower.
So the old elves had many uses for these devices.
Oh, I just realized there's like giant versions of those like elven trees on top of these towers. That's actually really cool. Oh, I wish I could see the one on top of this, but I can't. Oh, the paintings, the murals look so freaking cool. Oh, I want to see. Oh, there's an archer up there. Okay. Hi.
Wounds on the back, no blood on his sword. Someone took him by surprise.
This can't have happened too long ago. The blood's not even dry.
Okay. So we'll go through there in a moment, but let's walk around first. Aha! Hey Dorian, tell me your thoughts.
Go again. What a change of pace from the Winter Palace. A clear sky, a beautiful view, and yes, fields and fields of stripweed as far as the eye can see.
Strip what?
Terrible stuff. Looks like grass, stings like a knife, and causes sores if you so much as brush against it. So, of course, everyone in Menrathus insists it makes a very decent tea.
Alright, Dorian, I need you to dispel. Thank you. Much better. Now you can follow us properly. Okay, loot. Back up we go. Did he freaking go invisible again? No, he's there. Okay. I was gonna say. Dorian, not allowed. Not in my party. Fenharel has been falsely named a god, but is as mortal as any of you. He takes no divine mantle and asks that none be bestowed upon him. He leads only those who would help willingly. Let none be beholden but by choice.
This is Fenharel helping former slaves as a mortal, not a god.
He took great pains to renounce his supposed divinity.
Worship makes you more. He just wanted to help.
Fenharel sounds like quite the rebel. The old elven gods must have simply loved that.
That poses the question, were the old elven gods really gods? The gods, our Evanurus, claim divinity. Here we go. Yet they are not but mortals powerful in magic who can die as you can. In this place, we teach those who join us to unravel their lives. Let's go deconstruction. Yes. Listen, I'm all for deconstruction. Breaking down what you were taught and determining what you actually believe.
This claims the elven gods were just Evanurus, powerful, but completely mortal mages.
Was this the start of an uprising? Freed elven slaves against their former masters?
If that's true, then Harel was teaching these freed slaves the truth about these false gods.
All right, y'all. Time for some excitement. Okay. The anchor discharge. We no longer have need for a horse, so we have this instead. The anchor now automatically generates focus over time. Discharge the accumulated focus by using the new ability in the battle menu, where the mount used to be, or by pressing the assigned key by default equals. Yeah. Discharging the anchor makes your party briefly invulnerable. The anchor also glows brightly for a short time, lighting dark areas and revealing objects hidden there.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, that hurt.
It felt like the anchor stung me.
All right.
This looks like it fits into that pedestal by the broken bridge.
So cool looking in here. Gosh, the tree looks... I want... That is going to be one of my first tattoos. Those trees. Also the fact that we no longer have any light in here.
I don't like it here.
Oh, Cole. Our friends are gone. Let's just do a little lap real quick. They're not fighting us, thankfully. If you're not elven and you don't drink from the Well of Sorrows, they fight you. For sure. And it's rough. It's rough. I did that in my off-stream playthrough as a Kunari mage with Morrigan drinking from the well. Not a fun time. I barely got out. Okay. Let's go back. All right, that Alluvian, we need to figure out where that goes. Oh, hi. Hi. Hello, everyone. Okay, does the anchor disrupt the fire? No. I need to look this up because I don't remember how to do this. DAI Trespasser Purple Fire. Barrier and Fade Step. Okay, Dorian, please tell me you have both Barrier and Fade Step. Oh, he doesn't have Fade Step. That's unfortunate. Because that's difficult to get across. So I guess we're not doing that right now. And we can't go for that one right now either. Just can't get across a non-existent bridge. So purple fire is something I have to deal with later. I might have to buy the one amulet that allows you to redo your stats. We're not going to place that yet either. We're going to go back. And use the secondary mirror that we have here. I think that takes us to the one that had the bridge that was out. Yes, it does. Oh, but it's purple fire. You know what? Dorian. Cast barrier on yourself, please. Oh. Okay. But I gotta wait for barrier to renew. Like, he takes some damage with the barrier itself, but not enough to do damage to himself. So that's good. Okay. We're gonna go back and apply that logic to the other purple fire. Wait, was there any other purple fire up here? Hold on. Yeah, there was. Okay. Dorian. It's running out, so we'll wait a second. Okay. Good to know. I never knew I could do this. This makes things so much easier. Nope. Wrong way. This way. Okay, so there's purple fire there, which we already dealt with. And then the other side of this has purple fire. Dorian, this is a lot of purple fire. You better be good. Please make it. Please. Oh my god. Use the entire barrier. Oh.
Did the Qunari live here?
These Qunari were running when they died. Let's find where this battle began.
Oh, there's lore stuff here. I'm so glad I figured this out. This unsigned note is written half in Qunlot, half in the common tongue. The lettering on the Qunlot looks shaky. 10 more in today. No one saw me. If more instructions, please use second drop point. More people on the ground soon, and it has better cover. Interesting. Okay.
A letter by the Qunari. Why are they translating it into our language?
Because we got a spy in our ranks. Dorian, get through fast. Oh. Okay. And I think there's one more somewhere. Oh, that might have been it. Oops. Yeah, that was it. I like to think that whenever we see or hear crows flying away and cawing, that it's literally just Leliana keeping an eye on us. Also, I forgot about this. Hello, Varric and a sock. Solus, what are you doing? Solus has got some explaining to do. Because there is a sock here. Although Solus doesn't wear socks, so maybe it's not him. I don't know. A sock and a book with Varric's face on it. So either they're having a great time with Varric's face or the content of the book. One of the two. Alright. Back to the Winter Palace now. Oh, no, I guess we don't have to go to the Winter Palace. Let's just finish this section out. Also, love that it's a little wolf. Lovely. Nice job, Solus. God, the attention to detail with all the seaweed and puddles on the bridge. So good. Yes, please.
Canary.
The Inquisition doesn't leave lies.
Oh, we got the good music. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. The good music is here. It's just more blood splatter. Is there anything to loot? No, nothing to loot. Okay, y'all. We got the elven spirits helping us at least. Yes! Look at me go. Hello, hot Kunari woman. I'm so sorry I have to kill you. I'm truly sorry. It is a shame. There's one more dude somewhere outside? No, we're good. We got everyone, I think. Let's do some actual, like, looking around, though. God, the little trees. Search for more information about the hostile canary. Okay, so there is going to be some stuff to read, maybe. God, the music is so freaking good. You're dead. I think that's... Oh, there's 2 more. Yeah, get 'em. Okay. That's it. We got them all. Let's do a little looty McLoot. Oh, I can't get over
Why
that.
did those Kunari attack the Inquisition on sight?
Kunari never act without orders. A commander in the Qun must have given them.
Are you
Yep.
saying the entire Kunari nation wants us dead?
Well, at last the Inquisition and Tevinter have something in common.
All right, let's try this side first. Dorian. Love that Dorian's unfollowing me up. Perfect. A freaking sigil, really? All right, we're just gonna jump down. I don't know if there was purple fire on the side, but we'll just use Dorian. Okay. All right, Inquisitor. Let's move along. Ahaha. Hello, Dreadwolf. We have the elven people. The Dreadwolf / Fenrir, clearly an elf in a wolf costume, removing Valisleen. Same thing over here. Okay. Let's examine.
That's Fenrir, removing Dalish Valisleen. Solus said they were used to mark slaves.
Yeah, Solus also removed our Valisleen. So, which one? What are we looking at? I think we're looking at this one. It's one of these two. Try that one first. Yeah.
What's this?
Wait, whoa, hold on. New bow. Not as good as ours. That's fine. Let's look outside too. What's out on this balcony? Just some balefire. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to go back inside. Some silverite. Oh, I gotta walk all the way to the front. Oh, no. Well, maybe I'll find something useful. I don't know. Pretty sure I've done the walk around this building before, though, and there's nothing out here. Ooh. Prophet's Laurel. Take that. Not that I'm aware that it is useful for anything right now. So I'm doing this all with one hand instead of two hands. Gosh, the tree looks so freaking cool up there. Oh, hey. Thank you, friendos, for helping me. Appreciate it. Oh, Fenrir's eyes are glowing. I didn't notice that before. Y'all, I've played this game multiple times and I still see new things every time. So freaking cool. Oh, wrong way. That's fine. Images flash by. Former slaves in their ranks with Venrel, armed and strong. Their skin is clear. Their face tattoos. Their face tattoos. The elven Valisleen are gone. Words are not so much heard as felt. The brand of the Evanuris can be lifted from you, that all may know you oppose their cruelties. None here are slaves. All are under our protection. All may choose to fight. Alright. Let's fight. Cole, you need
These freed
help.
slaves actually fought back against the Evanuris, posing as gods.
Interesting word, Evanuris. If all it means is mage leader, well, they were basically magisters.
Let's get rid of these crates real quick. Why are these crates stacked here? Huh? Okay. The crates were there, so I assume they were meant to be broken. But there's nothing behind here. Unless Cassandra, can you do something? No, I don't think this is meant to be broken either. Unfortunate. Okay. Oh, we can't see the room. Oh, dang. Okay. Oh, it's the trophy cup again from, Western Approach. Freaking treasure room that we can't get into. Venrel is just loaded. I love the fact that there's so many Kunari out here and they just don't notice that I'm wandering around in their barracks, looking at their stuff. Note regarding the wolf statue. Remember, if you move the statue, light the second sconce from the left as you face the wolf's head. Use the blue-green flame in the brazier? I don't know. It is magic, but it will not harm you. Remember your duty to the Qun. When you light the sconce, a box clutched in the statue's paws will open. There is an item inside. Do not touch it. It is old and elven. We will have a Cerebos examine it for magic when the time comes. Well, too late. I took it. What are the abilities attached to it, though? Hold on. Oh, plus 95% armor penetration and piercing arrows. An old Syrian tale speaks of an archer named Arrowwood who traded his heart to the spirit of an oak grove to become the greatest archer in the world. He conquered 100 keeps and slew the west wind with arrows that, once loosed, could never be stopped. Finally, Arrowwood shot the sun from the sky, turning day to night, and the Gothi sent a messenger to seek out the witch of the Arbor Wilds. Depending on the story's version, the messenger never found the witch and dealt with the demon instead, worked for the witch and her daughters for a year and a day, or made a bargain with the Lady of the Skies. In all tellings, the messenger received a coil of fine silk, traveled to the Arrowwood's keep, and secretly replaced the archer's bowstring with the magic silk. When Arrowwood tried to draw the bow, his heart shattered and he crumbled into dust. The Gothi bound his bow in an iron case and buried it in the Nahashin marches so that no one could ever use it again. Huh. It shows as worse than what I have, but I'm curious about it. We might try it later. Or I might give it to Sarah. Cue the good music. All right, we got them all. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. This letter is written in both Kunlot and the Common Tongue. I've read your reports. Station your people in the abandoned elven towers by the lake. It is a short distance from its entrance to the mere that connects to Halam Sharal. We will need the space to lodge our people after infiltration is complete. There's a map of the crossroads at the bottom with an arrow from the elven ruins of Luvian to the Luvian that leads to the Winter Palace. Dun dun dun!
This letter says the Kunari came to these ruins because the Alluvians connect to Halam Sharal.
A staging ground for an invasion?
It was... Let's look for anything that explains why the Kunari came here before we go.
It's been too long since we've traveled together. I've missed it.
Oh, it's nice to help people with you. You're quiet, except when you clank.
Oh, Cole. All right, where's Dorian, though? Oh, loot. An unknown agent. This gore-splattered letter was written in both Kunlot and Common Tongue. 2 hours ago, an unknown intruder penetrated our defenses, masked and cloaked. A mage. Used magic to awaken spirits and turn them against us. Intruder moved as if they knew this place, fled after spirits awoke. Dozens dead. Spirits keep attacking. Engagement not The rest of the letter is illegible. The blood is still wet.
A note about an unknown intruder coming through.
Little mice on the ground are so cute.
Against us, then fled.
It must be a mage. They killed any Kunari in the way and let the spirits do the rest.
Two parties then. The Kunari, and a mystery agent determined to stop them. Come on, we have to warn people about the Kunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
Let's go. All right. Back at the Winter Palace. I think we have to go directly to Liliana, I think. We're gonna find out. I think that's what it said though for the quest up on the upper right hand side. I think it said we go to Liliana. Although it might go straight into a cutscene based on the music. I'm thinking that. God, the music's so good.
One dead Kunari was bad enough. Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Kunari may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here, or using Illuvians at all.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now, Your Holiness.
Cullen, please just call me Liliana.
Yes, Liliana.
So, treble finds us again.
It appears the relative peace and quiet of the last 2 years is coming to an end.
First the Blight, then Mages and Templars, then Corypheus, and now this. Can't we go 10 years without the world falling to pieces?
Nope.
We must ensure that the Kunari do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present
Also,
by walking out in the middle
Cullen,
of the talks.
you act like
Our only
that's
advantage
so
is
insulting,
that Orlais
Josephine.
and Ferelden are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
Cullen's saying that our problem that we're dealing with now with the Kunari is the real problem in comparison to the Exalted Council is so rude and disrespectful to Josephine and anyone and everyone else on the Exalted Council. Okay, anyways. Can we use the Kunari?
Could we use the Kunari threat to remind everyone how valuable the Inquisition still is?
Not until we know more. It will be fine. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
Poor Josephine. She's the real victim
we will
here.
Investigate. We, Your Holiness? You do, Josie?
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Kunari are doing and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
Woo! Okay. So I think with that, I think that's a really great place to stop for tonight. And leave the rest for Saturday. So let me just do this. And I'm gonna put on some music for us. Let me just make sure the volume's okay. There we go. I don't want it to be too loud. Okay. Games paused. All that jazz. Hi, Max Gamer. I'm so sorry. Yes, I am ending now. But we're not done with Trespasser. I'll be back on Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, but I'll probably go to like midnight Eastern time. Just can't go too late tonight because I have work in the morning. Otherwise I would absolutely keep playing. But I appreciate you being here. Do not worry though, I will be back Saturday. It'll be a longer stream. I'll go later and don't worry. Y'all, thank you so much for being here tonight. We're so freaking close. Like literally 2 weeks from this very moment, I will be playing Veilguard. I'm so excited. I can't even begin to express just like the sheer excitement I feel. The Dragon Age series is my absolute favorite game series ever. So yeah, I'm beyond excited. Anyways, so yeah, upcoming streams this Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're continuing Trespasser. We're going to finish Trespasser. And it's going to be gut-wrenching because I romanced Solas this time. It's going to be great. And then that concludes our playthrough of the games. I may try to squeeze in some extra Dragon Age 2 because I've not finished my playthrough of Dragon Age 2. But if we don't, it's fine. Not the end of the world. But Monday, we start our lore recap. So if you go down below in my about section, you will find a little infographic. I say this every stream, but y'all, please, please, please share that image. It has my face on it. It says Dragon Age lore recap across the top with some dates and a little link to my Twitch page. We are doing a lore recap for each game. So 3 streams. Origins, Dragon Age 2, Inquisition. They're each going to get their own stream of recapping all the lore and plot. And then the next Monday, we do a Bard Songs stream. So it's going to be very casual. I'm going to be actually singing and playing piano. I've never done that on stream before. Very excited. And then we're at Halloween. Veilguard release. I'm so excited. So please, please, please share that image. You can also find that image in the Discord and on my Twitter. Do I have my socials as a link? Well, if you go onto my About section, my Twitter is linked. I do need to add my Blue Sky link though, because everything going on Twitter, it's kind of going to shit. But go to my Twitter. You can find it there if you don't want to go to Discord. You can also go to my YouTube if you want to watch past playthroughs of Inquisition or any Dragon Age game. If you just need a recap, totally up to you. You can also subscribe, pretty please, just because I'm trying to build a little bit of a presence on YouTube if I can. And then lastly, Throne. I have so many Dragon Age themed things on my Throne wish list. If y'all want to get me a little like Happy Veilguard present, you can do that there. Otherwise, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it so much. I'm very excited that we're so close to Veilguard. We're going to finish Trespasser. We're going to finish the Solus romance. I'm terrified and also excited. Anyways, thank you all so much. I appreciate you all. And I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye.